again, you see here that my alliance got all the way there to finish the wards, and then boom, boom, boom. I'll do so. Silver Sable. Once I'm done with the Deadpool Daily. But we got Crash of the Titans here, a double crash with Agent Coulson. First one's going to be against the 5-star Doctor Strange, who shares a similar color set to Agent Coulson. He is a blue, purple, and a yellow. His blue ability, it costs 6. It used to be 9, but now it's 6. And that's called the Crimson Phantom. And what it will do, it'll convert a chosen basic tile into a 1-turn countdown tile. Then it stuns the target for a turn and destroys 3 enemy AP of its color. And then it's going to deal damage each turn. So at least we'll have to deal with one point of damage, or I should say a little over 1,000 something, but we'll see exactly what it is when we get into the fight. Ayagamota is Doctor Strange's purple passive. So at the start of the turn, if one doesn't exist, you create a colorless Ayagamota tile. And this tile activates each turn, removing a random enemy strike, attack, or projectile. If one of those doesn't exist, then Doctor Strange is going to gain 1 blue and 1 yellow AP. This tile here can't fall, and it can't be matched away, but it can be destroyed though by tiles that can, or abilities that can target rows or columns, or destroy rows or columns randomly. And then finally, Flames of the Fall Team. This is his yellow ability that costs 10. So it will deal damage to us, then heals the team for burst healing. Passively, if we fire off a power, then it's going to deal damage to us as well. Now again, live 496 Doctor Strange, it's not going to be indicative of the Doctor Strange that we're going to be seeing in the Crash of the Titans. Alright, and his affiliation for all those that care, and there's a bunch of them. It's Heroes, Avengers, Defenders, Illuminati, Supernatural, Geniuses, Carmitage, Battle World, fan favorite for all those that care. Alright, so we got 1 blue, purple, and yellow user to 1 that's actually inverted, a yellow, purple, and blue user in Agent Coulson. Alright. So Coulson's yellow ability, called the Cavalry, costs 12. So you'll create a yellow shield commander tile, or a countdown tile, a green shield sniper countdown tile, and a purple shield countdown tile. Alright, and each one of them will do something a little bit different. One's gonna deal damage, two of them are gonna deal damage. The sniper tile is actually gonna destroy a 3x3 block of tiles. And then I think the purple one creates a strike tile. But I know a strike tile is created. The damage is gonna occur from 2 of those abilities. And then whenever a friendly countdown tile reaches 0, and this is his passive, then you randomly gain 2 AP. Best Laid Plans is his purple ability that costs 8. It's both active and passive. So what we'll do, you choose 2 basic tiles to charge and swap, and you deal 3970 damage. Passively, if you make a match while you have 6 or more team up AP, You spend 2 team up AP to reduce 1 friendly random countdown timer by 2. And then finally, super secret tech is his blue ability that costs 11. You steal up to 3 random AP for each friendly countdown tile, up to a maximum of 5 tiles. So again, if there's 5 tiles on the board, you steal 15 AP. Passively, whenever an ally activates a power, you create 1 random 1-turn countdown tile that deals 1488 damage, and I hate the numbers 14 and 88. If you know, you know. His affiliations for all those that care: heroes, S.H.I.E.L.D, team cap, and technologists for all those that care. And the reason why technologists, spoilers for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, at least the Agent Coulson and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D is the life model decoy. But anyway, and I gotta talk about the support real quick before we get into the fight. Destroyer gun. At rank 1, there's a 57% chance to fortify a random friendly special tile. At rank 2, supported characters' base purple magic damage is increased by 108. Rank 3, the supported character deals an extra 270 damage to hammer. At rank 4, whenever the supported character makes a team-up match, there's a 38.37% chance to gain 2 extra team-up AP. If we have rank 5 unlocked, where the supported character fires power, there's a 67.95% chance of creating an attack tile. And then the synergy perk, before Coulson is down, you deal 1890 damage. Now again, that's a shout out to what Coulson did in the Avengers. Alright, so against Doctor Strange, we are going to get stunned. That is a matter of fact. Because his Eye of Agamotto is going to give him 1 blue AP. If he matches a blue match, that's 4. Start of the turn. Well, okay. Start of his first turn, he'll create the Eye of Agamotto tile. If he makes a match 3 in blue, that's 3. Our turn happens, then his turn happens. There's 1 blue AP right there, so that's 4. If he makes another blue match, that's 7, and there's your stun right there. So again, we're going to get stunned regardless. You can use any team ups that prevent stun if you're really having feelings about being stunned. But primarily, we're just gonna use match damage until we get enough yellow AP to fire off special ability, and then just go bananas there. Take the damage from the countdown. Should look at that. Alright. Not really worried about playing the small team. If he hits me with it, he hits me with it. Alright, so we're going to stun this next turn. You put it on green, that's fine with me. Plays a ball team, gets popped in the face, gets the heal. So let's actually take a look at his 742, that's not bad. And it plays with the ball team. 47-45, 949 worst, and then 24.95. Like one of those for a low price of $24.95, you get stunned behind the train. Alright, it's called Cavalry. Lock in the face. Now again, even though Coulson fire off power, it says it's allies. But at least we'll get some stuff neutralized. Alright, S.H.I.E.L.D. spy deals damage to the enemy team. Like I mentioned, that will deal damage. There's a random AP. Get popped in the face with playing the ball team. At least his unbreakable is passive. Getting popped again with the playing the ball team. Yep. But it's alright. This is why we redo these crashes. Because the last time this crash would come around, again, Crimson Badge and Sidorak would have been 9 AP instead of 6. And also, too, Dr. Strange wouldn't be generating AP each turn. And a couple more turns, back stunned. He goes this way, he can grab green. Oh man, oh great. Then we're gonna stunned again, and then we pop the flames of Buncha. I'm not even mad at that. I'll be mad at that though. Alright, S.H.I.E.L.D. sniper deals 2757 to the target and destroy the adjacent tiles, which destroy that. S.H.I.E.L.D. commander, that's a strike tile, and then like I mentioned, the S.H.I.E.L.D. spot. We'll do that. So I'm just trying to steal AP where I can. This will come close. Need a strike tile. Alright. Let's see here. We can deal damage. Plains of Fall Team won't do enough damage to down us. So let's see here. We'll go purple. There we go. Took a calculated risk and their time won. Alright, there's the latest Legends token. There's 500 hero points. Thanks Alliance for playing. It felt like there was more that should have played, but I'm gonna get with my guys and we're gonna talk this here over. 2 more days so I get another latest Legends token, and then 5-star Hunter. No, I'm not spending $50 on that thing because I have other things to do. I just want to take a look at the offers real quick. We'll take advantage of that there momentarily. Alright, Luke Cage. But before I talk about Luke Cage, I'm gonna step away for a minute, but you will never know by the power of editing. Alright, Luke Cage, yellow, black, and red user. His yellow ability is called Heroes for Hire. It costs 8. And what it will do, it will fortify up to 2 friendly special tiles on the board. Deals damage for each fortified friendly special tile on the board. And then the other portion doesn't really matter, but for posterity, if Iron Fist is an active ally, then you create a protect tile first, then fortify. The Defender is his yellow passive. It's his black passive. Whenever the enemy fires off a power, it creates a black projectile. If he's out in front, which he will be, it reduces the random enemy special tile by 279 to a minimum of 1. Now at higher levels, it would just flat out just remove the tile on the board. A Buncha Fiddle Faddle is his red ability that costs 13. It will deal damage to the target if there are strike, attack, and projectiles on the board. If the board is clean, then he does a whole lot more damage. In his affiliations, Heroes, Defenders, Avengers, Team Cap, Enhance, and Heroes for Hire for all those that care. Alright, now the strategy against Luke Cage for my lesser equipped Agent Coulson is simple. When I fire off a power, let's just make sure he doesn't have any yellow to fortify those projectiles. If he does, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. We do have a way to get a strike tile on the board. That's Agent Coulson's yellow, but again, that costs 12 AP. We're probably not going to use the blue active ability because again, we're not going to have enough countdown tiles on the board, but it's mostly yellow and purple. And I'll let the message in the talking from this point forward here. That was strategic use right there of getting Luke's countdown of his projectile on the board, it being in the maximum spot, and then not having to fire my power again. Alright, so who to pair up Agent Coulson with? The 5-star Hawkeye, that's probably your obvious partner. The reason why I say obvious partner, his red ability, Hawkeye's deep breath allows you to deal damage to the target. His can't seem to miss passive, whenever a friendly countdown tile reaches 0, gain 3 blue AP, gain 2 red AP. Couple that with Coulson, AP generation, and things will get squirted real quick. The other person that we used to use with Coulson is Gamora. Gamora's blue is for the stun. Whenever your ally fires off a power, there's a 1-turn countdown tile. It gets fortified. You gain blue AP and red AP. You see where this is going. And then Gamora, she stuns somebody. She puts a strike or an attack tile on purple. If she gets enough purple tiles on the board that are friendly, her black passive, Deadly Swarm in the Galaxy triggers and instant damage an opponent. Now, if you don't want to do that route there with Coulson, anybody who specializes in special meaning countdown tiles that you want to get off the board quickly. 3-star Scarlet Witch, that's kind of obvious there. That's in much we follow it, and our good friend Vader Reveal, because you want their countdown tiles to be on the board a little bit longer than normal. Someone like Sam Wilson, the 3-star Falcon, that would be an option. It's Kate Bishop, because you kind of want to get rid of her black as soon as you can. Again, same thing with Omega Red. You kind of want this black to stay on the board as long as possible. Again, there'll be use cases to do it. But now, if you want the ultimate troll team with Agent Coulson, when you would send him to 5-star land, him and multiple man, pretty crazy to say the least. All right. As we looked at the offers, 10 elite tokens, why not? Alright. I don't really care about the Cyber Weekend. I'll pull stuff a boss fight. You get puzzle got there. Rocket agrees to the new event that's going on right now. Alright, let's look and see. Do I need to pull for Angela, Coulson, and Agent May before I sign off? But yeah, the next crash is gonna be with Angela. So this will be the first time I think Angela will be used in the Crash of the Titans, I think. If she's not, well, some of y'all are gonna be in for a treat with how crazy she is. Okay, 7 command points there, and then Bishop. Yeah, so I'll be pulling that they're off camera, and then May, where May, not that May, the other Melinda May. No. All right, so that's gonna do it. Listen to your fellow human beings. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did say I wouldn't do Silver Sable. Go ahead and get her done. So there's that. And you're probably wondering, like, well, do you have enough shards? Yeah, I got enough shards to get her championed out. Like her power says, get the stop. So see, had enough there. Level her up to 450. Champion. Level there. And then she'll get another level whenever she's featured in an event. So not the next person should get done on camp. There's quite a few of them I can get done. Deadpool, also Bloodstone, Gorgon not so much. Juggernaut not so much. Hobgoblin, yeah, I could. But that's about it. So that's them three there. We'll probably do that there closer to New Year's. But again, did the outro. That'll be easy. Till then, peace.